Tonight, we are tracking Elsa, now the first named hurricane of the season.
Between that storm and the holiday weekend, all eyes are on the weather. So let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips with the newest information on Elsa. Dennis.
Yeah, guys, I guess the timing could be better, right? We're looking at a storm that is definitely trying to be record-breaking. Couple of things. First of all, there's only been one other storm in history to develop this far out in the Atlantic this early in the season that impacted the U.S. That was Dennis back in 2005. And that hit the panhandle of Florida. This thing is flying west at 30 miles an hour. In my 30-some-odd years of doing this, I have never seen a hurricane move this quickly while gaining strength when it isn't in the North Atlantic. So it's not what we would consider an organized system. So what does that mean? It means there's just no way this thing could rapidly intensify simply because it's not stacked the way it needs to get stronger. But there's so much warm water out there that it went from 50, 60-mile-an-hour winds to 85. That's pretty much the max that we're seeing right now until this slows down, and that will happen. So what does that mean over the next couple of days? There's really no changes to what the Hurricane Center is showing. Still expecting this storm to stay just to the south of the islands, and that is really important because if it were to cross over Hispaniola, it would weaken. In fact, it may very well dissipate. The only model that was showing that was the Euro. Now, we don't blow that model off because it's traditionally, well, the most accurate model on Earth. Not this time. It's moving west, and now the Euro is also bringing this storm west, a similar track to what the GFS, the American model, and the NHC is showing. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at a tropical storm. Once this crosses Cuba, it will weaken. Now, I will tell you something. The models, especially the GFS, have been trending a little bit more west each time. And even though it's a subtle change, the Hurricane Center also bumped its track west. So we're going to need to watch that over the next couple of days because this is a Tuesday event for our area if it happens. So what I'm telling you right now is pretty good chance this is going to impact Florida in some way, shape, or form late Monday, Tuesday, into Wednesday. Whether it's here or whether it's here or whether it's here, it's just too early to tell, and we're not going to know that until tomorrow night. That's when we think things will be clear, but as I said, this is a tropical storm approaching, not a hurricane. Still, not the best news. It's something we're going to have to watch very closely, and the computer models show the same thing, a westward track that seems to be trying to get a little bit more away from the coast of Florida and closer to the panhandle. Just a lot more data to crunch. As Jason mentioned, those new numbers just came in. And of course, we're going to be talking about that holiday weekend forecast coming up in a couple of minutes as well.
All right, thank you, Dennis. And this is a great time to remind you to check out the new ABC Action Weather 24/7 stream. It's free inside our streaming news channel, and you can download that on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Android TV. Just search ABC Action News.